Hi everyone, it's Toni here just to bring you a inspiration project. I've had so much fun making this today. It is an explosion box, pre-made. You actually buy it like that, pre-made, which I love, and I'll explain a little bit more about that in a second. But I used this paper rose release using the May Gibbs Classics. So this is the May Gibbs characters and designs, and I just absolutely love them. But this is the classics. Okay, so they have released two collections. One's the classics and one's the Christmas. I will have a Christmas inspiration project up for you very shortly as well, but for now we're focusing on the classics. So what I did basically for this explosion box is I put one of each of these papers aside and allowed myself to use the other two. So the paper pad comes with 3 papers or 3 sheets per design. And really, aren't they, like, look how much detail is packed into these. It's just incredible. Of course, it's very traditional and very classic May Gibbs to have so much detail in there. But look at that, like, isn't this incredible? Okay, so absolutely loved playing with this. Is really, you know, I think what you're getting from that feeling, from that vibe. So this is the explosion box. Now I love this when it comes pre-made like this, because the 2 white sheets on the inside are actually layers, and you can remove those white layers, each one. So it's in a big full layer, like, but you can pull each one off. So pull off layer 1 and pull off layer 2, and then you've got your black base on the bottom. And that just makes designing and adhering your mats to it so much easier. So we'll open it up. Woohoo! There we go. How pretty is that? That's pretty cool, huh? It's just beautiful. Look at that. So what I did, each layer, so as you can see on my little notes here, each layer, so 1, 2 is this white layer on top, 3 and 4 is the middle layer, and then the 5th is the black base. Okay, and each one of those I actually used 1.5 of the 6x6 papers to use as the matting. Okay, and then with the extra half from each of those 6x6 papers that I've used, I've actually used to fussy cut. So these are the designs. How cute. I'll just quickly run through the layering. As you can see, I've used both the sort of natural or neutral tones and mixed in with the brights as well. I didn't want it to just be the same thing. I didn't want it to be all brights. I didn't want it to be all just neutrals. Having that fun mixture really just ties it all together, because some of these images, the fussy cut images, are split between the two as well. So you don't want to have something that's all brights and then have really neutral fussy cut images in there, and same as the other way around. So there we go. Isn't that super cute? So on that top white layer, like I said, you can actually pull these out completely out, adhere and put your mats on, and then just stick them all back in. So make sure your second layer goes on first, or your middle layer, and then that one. It just makes adhering it all so much easier. Okay, so this white layer, the top white layer, sorry, so that's panels 1 and 2, layers 1 and 2. Its true size is 3.5 by, sorry, its true size is 3 inches by 3 inches, and then you can cut that depending on how you like your white of your border to be, either 2 3/4 or 2 7/8. I myself like a smaller white border, so I cut it at 2 7/8. And then for that middle layer, so that's the second white layer, again you can pull that one off as well to decorate it. The panel size for that, the true size is 3 1/8 squared, and I just simply cut my paper pad or my papers down to 3 inches, because again, I like that smaller border. For the panels on the back, for the black base, I did use a slightly bigger matting, because I just thought that would actually be really nice. And of course, a 6x6 only goes, when you cut it in half, only goes to 3. So I couldn't really go any bigger than that without destroying more of the sheets of paper. So its true size is 3 1/4 squared, and I just cut it at 3 inches squared, which of course gets me, one sheet of 6x6 gets me 4 panels. And then I cut up the second bit, but only half of it, and then the second half of that second sheet was sacrificed into the fussy cuts. So yeah, I hope you enjoy that. That is what I've been doing today. So you are able to get the explosion box, and you're able to get the May Gibbs Classics, as well as the Christmas. So we've got the dies, the papers, the stamps, all that sort of stuff available at my Scrapbooking Obsession. If you would like to do this project yourself, please let me know, and we will be able to get these products to you, whether you're here local or if you want to place an order and we can invoice you for it and send it off to you. Now again, those sizings are really easy. If you want to measure it out and do it yourself, that's fine, but if not, these are the sizes that I worked with just for a bit of inspiration. Makes it a little bit easier. And yeah, so I went with some green tara flowers in the middle, and this little crochet doily is actually from my auntie, so thank you very much to my auntie Di for that. But otherwise, I just stuck to some green tara. So that's the flower, a seed stem, these are just new in as well, and I'm loving them, and the brush stem. Very cool. So anyway, thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed that. This will probably be on display in the shop. And so yeah, if you would like to make the project yourself, let us know and we'll get the products to you. Thanks very much. Have a great day. Bye.